Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Ask Omega Def NES, in which I ask my agent in the field Omega Def a question concerning the NES. Now Omega Def, I'm wondering, is Mega Man a robot or a man or what?
That's a great question, Eric Bailey. I'm glad you asked. Hi, I'm 16-time world record holder and Sludge Vohal's running mate in the 2012 presidential eradication Omega Def. So, is Mega Man a robot, or a man, or what? Well, the short answer is kind of. But I don't stick my brawny neck in the guillotine each week to bring you anything less than full disclosure. Keep in mind, while we connect the dots in black and white, the universe fills them in shades of gray, and often outside the lines. Today we'll be working with the multiple Mega Mans theory. I assume you're familiar. The story of Mega Man begins with the story of a man who we all once knew as Santa Claus. You see, in the early 1980s, the world had become slightly suspicious of his mysterious motives. As is the case with celebrity, unfortunately, there are always several overly litigious, opportunistic termites in the woodwork. With erroneous allegations, charges were filed, and under pressure to appease public outcry, Santa was railroaded and sent to prison for crimes he did not commit. While he was there, Santa did what Santa had to do to survive. Let's leave it at that. Santa Claus left Oz a changed man. His friends, the motorcycle enthusiasts, had even given him a new name, Dr. Light. He was inked up with prison scratch tattoos across his belly to prove it. He was also totally cut with like a six-pack and everything. And he had like these evil plans for revenge and stuff against people. Using extortion, bribery, and other upper-level management skills acquired in the big house, he conned his way into being awarded a grant to build 6 robot masters to help humanity. Missing his special connection with children, the first thing he did was create a cherub-cheeked robot boy servant named Mega Man. Dr. Light's new apprentice, Dr. Wily, noted the peculiarity of this. He also became aware of Dr. Light's true intentions to destroy the world. In an act of unheralded heroics, he broke into the lab late one night and reprogrammed the 6 robot masters to destroy Dr. Light. The story doesn't end there, however. As fate would have it, later that same evening, the laboratory would see the conclusion to the murderous rampage of Dr. Light's former cellmate, the Lakeshore Strangler, Charles Lee Ray. With a bullet in his chest and cornered by police, Ray took cover in his sworn frenemy's lab. Knowing that there was no escape, he used his surprising knowledge of voodoo to call upon the power of Damballa to transfer his soul into the body of Mega Man. This was an ironic and perhaps terrible decision for a brutal man-killer, as he now found himself governed by the 3 laws of robotics, firmly established by Will Smith. The next morning saw the start of the first great robot war. With the element of surprise, the courageous Dr. Wily saved the world. It is said that during these events, the first Mega Man perished when he glitched off a ladder and was crushed by a cycloptic pogo stomper. Concerned with hysteria and fearing perhaps even mass suicide of his devoted fans, Capcom decided the incident would be covered up, and he was replaced with an extremely convincing, fully robotic double. Now, there's some clues to this effect hidden in the covers of the games. Ever compare the cover of Mega Man 1 and 3? Also, if you play Mega Man 2 backwards, you'll clearly see a robot losing all of his special powers. This doppelganger was used in games 2 and 3, while Mega Man 4 saw the not-too-surprising return of Charles Lee Ray to the franchise, who once again perished, this time thanks to one of those giant hard-hat dudes. At this point, he just got lazy, and Capcom hired his unemployed brother-in-law to portray Mega Mans in parts 5 and 6. He found that after that, it was most cost-effective to simply use clones of that kid from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. So, whether he's a robot with the soul of a man, or just Capcom's wife's idiot brother, one thing is certain. That adorable blue bomber who you've let into your heart is the improvised explosive device of a violent terrorist who hates you very much. How do I know? I'm DWN-1, Knowledge Man. It's not too late to surrender your freedom for our security. Now bow to your robot masters.